Okay, so I can record at the same time, potentially. Cool. See, now this looks kind of small. I'm trying to see if I can expand it just a bit. Just a little bit. So testing. Okay, cool. Seems like it is getting audio, so I'm gonna stop watching myself. The test is over. Let's move right along, shall we? And it seems to be running smoother this time, which means that whatever was going on with my Xbox is not happening this time, hopefully. Why is this like so weirdly... Can I like make it bigger so that it's just the game, I guess? See, now it's like slightly too big though. I don't want it to be so big that it like... Okay. I think we're good. Someone can, complain, I'm sure, in the comments if, if it looks terrible, just let me know. But for now, I'm just going to start it up. I've been, hearing good things about this game, that it's like a true Obsidian RPG, so it's like Fallout New Vegas or like KOTOR 2 or any of the others that they've done, which means it should be good. Should have plenty of good like voice options and stuff. What's up, Seth? I'm gonna go ahead and start and we'll see how it goes. One last test. Okay, cool. I don't need to know about Halloween themes. Let's go! Let's see what this is all about. I purposely avoided trailers just so I wouldn't know... Well, not trailers, but like gameplay videos, just so I wouldn't know too much about it before going in, because I want it to be a fresh experience. So, I don't know. Adjust the slider until I can barely see the left logo. That's about... I mean, that's really dark, though. But, I mean, I can still see it. That's the problem with these games, is the slider never makes sense. It always just seems like because I have better TVs or monitors, it just doesn't work out, or the lighting's too good or something. I'm probably going to go at, like, about a 30, though. Just, I don't know. We'll start there and see how it goes. Settings... English is good. Subtitles probably need to be on. Cinematic subtitles, I think we're good there. Gameplay, I'm gonna leave that as is. UI, I really don't think any of that matters too much. Now watch, something's going to come back and be horribly wrong. But anyway, we're going to do new game. Normal modes, enemies have standard health and damage. Hard mode, enemies have more health and more damage. Supernova, I've heard this is like the survival mode of this game where you have to eat and stuff like that. Kind of like in Fallout, but you have like limited saves and stuff or something like that. I don't know. Your auto saves are limited, that's right. And you can manually save while inside your ship. You can only fast travel to your ship, and you can only sleep inside of your ship. Weapons and armor work very poorly at 0 durability. I mean, that makes sense, but companions can die permanently. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with bed rest. If you reduce the difficulty below Supernova, you cannot re-enable it. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. Maybe not the first time, but I'll probably do hard. And probably get pissed off later on down the road because of it, but...
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full play. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Phineas Vernon Wells kind of looks like Rick, but I don't know if he's similarly smart.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Character creator, okay, let's do this. Strength. I mean, like, I don't know how much melee is going to really matter. Although it does affect intimidation and inspiration. So that could be, I guess, important maybe. And carrying capacity is always a big thing. Dexterity, handguns, dodge, block, sneak, lockpick. That seems like it's always really important in any of these styles of games. Mind will, or intelligence will affect long guns. I'm guessing that's sniper rifle. That's kind of a weird, term for it. Persuade, hack, medical, science, and determination. Those are like my key skills I always go for, usually, in lockpicking. Handguns, long guns, heavy weapons, dodge, lockpick, engineering for perception, plus bonus to extra headshot and weak spot damage, critical damage for intelligence. Personality, charm, persuade, lie, intimidate, hack, science, inspiration, companion ability, refresh, positive faction, reputation, reactions, negative faction, reputation, reactions, temperament, lie, sneak, medical, engineering, and determination. So I guess engineering is like a subset of science, or, and medical, I guess, is also considered one, probably. 2 health regeneration per second. That seems pretty good. 6 points. I could just do 1 up to each one, but I'm probably going to do intelligence, perception, charm, dexterity. really feel like temperaments, other than the health regen's obviously cool, but I don't know. Headshots. Actually, critical damage might be more important. Yeah, can we undo that? I'm gonna go up on intelligence instead. And probably charm up too, just because that's the kind of character I usually play, for anyone who might watch this later on and care. I am recording this, so I'll probably chop it up, edit it, put it on YouTube eventually, but for now I'm just going to stream. We'll see how it goes. Let's go ahead and continue here. Skills. I don't really see me doing much with melee. Dialogue is very important, I feel like, so I'm going to probably pick that one. Each point in dialogue significantly increases Persuade, Lie, and Intimidate skills up to 50 points each. After 50, you can specialize by adding points directly to one of the three. Yeah, I'm going to increase dialogue.
Make a vicar doubt the law.
Okay, good to know. I guess I should be looking at these individually, but that's going to take forever, and I know kind of the type of person I play as usually. What does leadership do? I guess just for your companions, that makes more sense. I mean, I feel like the guns is going to have to be part of it. I'm just going to go with that.
Gunslinger. Oh, they're going to tell stories about you from here to Hephaestus.
Aptitude, I guess these are like the traits or whatever on Fallout New Vegas, where it was like the Wasteland Wanderer type thing, or yeah, I don't know. So no discernible aptitude. Colonists sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills, expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier, or what? Was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how you want to be useful in Halcyon. So you get determination +1. Beverage service technician gives you drink effect duration +3%. The Halcyon colony needs good people, but it will settle for the ones who can mix a memorable drink. As a human cocktail shaker, you made concoctions that could end wars or fuel skip drives. You're still trying to balance out the flavors of a truly signature old-fashioned, though. Bureaucrat rank 0, block +1. The universe operates on laws, and laws require paperwork. Halcyon is no exception. If something isn't stamped, filed, unfiled, referenced, redacted, certified, indexed, and numbered, then it might as well not exist. Birth certificates included. Cashier, subgrade, non-supervisory. Can you only pick one aptitude, I'm guessing? Because that's going to make it tough. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the ka-chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up, the redemption of loyalty points, and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now. Are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the frontier. Persuade +1's always good, obviously, for my playstyle. Construction electrician class wire spooler. Contrary to popular belief, cable management is an art form. Something about hiding electrical wiring behind panels to maximize airflow just makes you sigh with relief. Colonists don't need to worry about the bypasses and workarounds that keep power flowing. That's your burden to shoulder. Shock damage received -3%. Elevator operations specialist. Proper lift goes up and down. Anyone who thinks otherwise isn't fit to wear the badge. Being a specialist means something where you come from, a commitment to upward and downward mobility that doesn't have a price tag. Engineering +1. Factory worker, conveyor operator. Safety and efficiency don't always go hand in hand, which is why so many of your coworkers at the factory are amputees. You survived in the trenches of the assembly line long enough to know when a hydraulic press just wants to pancake some fingers. Thankfully, you managed to keep all of yours. Dodge +1. That's probably a good one to have. Farmer. Dirt. Obviously. You got into this business for the tubers, but you stayed for the plowing. Plowing, planting, pruning, and plucking. It isn't honest work if you come home clean. Worms need dirt and food needs worms. You're just doing your part for the worms. N-ray damage received -3%. I don't know what the N-ray is, but it sounds kind of racist. Food additive tester. Sometimes quality control means sampling a delicious borscht smoothie, but most of the time it means swallowing toxins until you find one that stays down. You'll have a good surprise. Now that your stomach lining has the consistency of a broken-in saddle, it's easy to explore your culinary limits. Aptitude, food effect duration +3%. That's basically like me with Taco Bell. I've just gotten so used to it. Janitor sanitation class. You spend your evenings kneeling over ominous stains with a bottle of caustic solvent and absorbent rag. How the blood got there is irrelevant. Above your pay grade and beneath your interest. You are an artist of erasure. When you're on the job, there's no trace to be found. Aptitude bonus, corrosion damage, -3%. Toss ball team mascot. There isn't a problem in all of the cosmos that Team Spirit and a big stick couldn't solve together. Your last major head injury in the field knocked some extra cheer into you, and you've been a rising star in Tossball's competitive mascot food chain ever since. It doesn't matter that no one knows your face under the mask. You share glory with the team. Inspiration +1. Medical technician junior grade. Prior to leaving Earth, you earned the trust of the medical community's most esteemed junior surgeons, who entrusted you with stuffing cotton balls into pill bottles. Experience on the job made you realize that diagnosing illnesses doesn't take a formal education, when a search terminal and a little imagination will do the trick. +1 to medical. Safety inspector. In your line of work, the corporation's bottom line needs more protection than its personnel. Guardrails aren't free. Thermal shielding needs replacing. And a hatch that seals reliably is a luxury. You're on the vanguard of ensuring that every possible expense is spared, since corners don't cut themselves yet. You prefer to think of the workplace accidents as happy little coincidences. Plasma damage -3. Scientist assistant level 0, class A. You've cleaned out enough test tubes to develop a keen instinct for what goes in them and why. Maybe you didn't get in this business to mop up the leavings of failed experiments, but that's just part of the job. Even if you can't unsee what happens in the lab, you can at least learn from the mistakes and enjoy some colorful nightmares. Science +1. That one's pretty good too, I would think. Sous chef, or sous chef, rather. The hierarchy of a modern kitchen is the ladder of many rungs. Your role as assistant to the second deputy chef's aide is one of middling distinction, but you are honored to pour your heart into the ritual emptying of grease pans and the back-breaking labor of gravy restoration. You're holding out for that advancement of poultry inspection, which is due any year now. One-handed melee +1. I think I'm gonna just do the persuasion +1. I mean, that's the one that makes the most sense for me.
Reasonably sure you know how to add and subtract.
Okay, let's see how robust this actual character creator is. I usually play male characters just because, I am one, and I know that's weird for some people. Like, some guys love to play as females so they can watch their ass as they're running around, but I just prefer to go kind of legit with it usually. Let's see, I'm looking at a mirror right now behind my desk, so maybe I can make something kind of similar, although that might take a little bit of time. I do feel like I have a rounder nose, but my lips aren't quite that big, so I'd have to adjust that. So between that and the next face, because that's kind of round too, I don't know, that might be closer for like nose and lip structure and eyebrows, probably, for sure. I don't know. Let's start there. Paler than the first one, but not so pale as the second one, so let's go for 3. There's probably a whole lot better options out there. Maybe that one. Eye color, I have blue-gray eyes, so if we can find something kind of like that, like maybe that, 7. Some of these are kind of creepy looking. Those are intense. Oh. Staring into this guy's eyes hurt my eyes. just because it's like so focused of a point, and they're so strangely bright for how small they are. Yeah, I think that was the one. Forward. I'm guessing that means like depth. I mean, that's kind of hard to really look at, so I'm just gonna go kind of there. They're kind of down just a little bit, I think. Not so much that I look like angry, but just there's more depth there, I would say. Eyes horizontal. Is that like space? It's pretty average. Kind of average, maybe a little small even. Vertical, that's about right. I mean, it's just like kind of top of the nose. Jaw vertical. What is... Okay, so it's like length of chin. I don't have no chin, but it's definitely like, I guess on the smaller, like, I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Mouth size, maybe a little smaller. Vertical. I know none of this truly matters. Sorry. It's gonna be, you know, a long ride, but nose size, that's about right already, I would say. Tilt. I don't have a beak, but it's not really like up. I don't know, maybe just a hair. Width is probably about right. Vertical. I'd say it's good unless it's, yeah, I mean, it's kind of normal. Cheeks, I have chubby cheeks because of course I do for some reason. It's just what I was born with. Hair, I mean, right now that's kind of not that bad. That's not me at all. I mean, I've done it before, but it's not right now. Slight comb over-y kind of hair. It's kind of me, but I'd probably part it the other way. So if there's an option to flip that, then fade looks kind of nice. Yeah, it's probably about right when it grows out a little bit, but isn't quite long yet. What was that? I think I'm gonna go with, actually, like right now, that's about what my hair is. I guess I'll keep it similar to what it's kind of at right now. Like normally I have more of a beard, but if we're going based off of right now, but my hair is definitely darker. There's no like nearly black brown, is there? I guess that's probably the closest. That kind of almost looks red. All these hair colors are like weirdly like dye color looking, like they're all like different, you know what I mean? Like unnatural. So it's kind of hard to pick. I guess that's probably the best one for that. So I guess I would match that. Oop, too far. I don't know. Features. Doesn't really look like me now that I'm looking at it, but whatever. almost 30, so let's go for slightly aged, but not a whole lot. And next. Oh boy. Wait. I accidentally put in a Y there at some point. Just gonna go Chris, no last name, keep it simple, let's keep it moving. Or am I supposed to? It says 5 of 16. Maybe some people just have really long first names for all I know. I feel good about this. You know, handguns and long guns have a decent thing, which they need to. Dodge is not the worst. Could be better. Persuade is really pretty good. Lie is pretty good, I guess, maybe. Intimidate's pretty good, kind of. Inspiration, determination, kind of neutral. Science is pretty good. In fact, that might actually... No, second best. Hack is pretty decent. Lockpick is okay. Could be better. I'll have to work on that. I'm going to start with that. I think we're good. Let's do this. Officially going into it.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump. Shit. Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see. Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck.
Man, he really seems to struggle with getting things going. I'm getting a very, like, sci-fi Bioshocky vibe, except, like, obviously it's going to be more direct conversation based, since it's, like, the people who did Fallout and Star Wars KOTOR and other RPGs and things.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
That looks like it was a very short trip.
You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
That's pretty funny.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I'm really hoping that, because there's like a slight delay and things are a little weird. I'm really hoping that it doesn't, like, you know, affect things too badly. That I'm not playing directly on the TV, but playing at my computer, so that way I can, you know, control the stream and stuff. Might just be something I have to get used to, unless I play computer games, like PC games, instead of console. I don't know, something to figure out later on. Yes, I've already learned how to jump. It was really easy to figure out, actually. Sprat. Well, I seem to have spooked it. Seems to be a pretty game. Oh. Weren't there two sprats? Yep, there it is. They're kind of weird. Okay, so if you click, you sprint. Good to know. Kind of just like every other game ever for the past, like, you know, couple decades. Crouch to sneak to avoid detection. Is there something like here, or? I'll take this Adreno. Anyway, let's get in cover, because it sounds like something's about to potentially spot me. Okay, I guess it's those things. That awareness meter goes up pretty quick. Oh god, he's aware. Run away. Does that mean they're not going to attack for now? I mean, I fucked up, clearly. Well. What the hell was that? Okay. I'm guessing that's something to do with the, like, time control element, since they don't have VATs. Because from what I've heard, there still is some way to do something similar. Oh boy. That's a big drop. But it seems like it wants me to take it, so I guess that's what we're gonna... Wow! Way to break my leg there, game. Okay, so that's why they had me get that Adreno. Still didn't give me full health, though, so... Still kind of screw you for the forced problem there.
Hey, you, come here.
Oh god, now there's somebody that kind of sounds like Morty.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stinks.
Spacers, what? What happened to you? Or sit still and I'll patch you up. Well, it's always good to try the options, I feel like. I have a medical that's higher than 5, so let's try it.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange for my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened to you?
We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
Is this about marauders? What are you doing out here? You're hiding in a cave. You blocked off the exit. You're as good as dead. Well, that seems a little harsh. What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I think I'll just, you know, go get help. Which means I'll probably die, but it seems like the best morality option here.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting a bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Wow.
Nailed it that time.
He seems like an idiot. Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something?
Wow.
Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Auntie Cleo. I'm off. Why is it like trying to tell me how to attack as if it wants me to attack him like right away or something? Do you have any other supplies? Nope. Just some random shit.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that there's like a bigger version of those things that you have to fight later on. Hibernation complications detected. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation TDT button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as to take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacking drains it faster. The TTD, why is that so hard to say, meter refreshes slowly over time. Uh-oh. Oh god. Is there like a... How nice of you to like stand here and wait for me. Oh god. Okay, I didn't realize my health was that low. That's what I get for not paying attention, I guess. Let's just continue. Hopefully that should pop me out right after that. Ooh, first death. And it was early as hell, too. Let's try this again. Maybe I'll pay more attention this time. Man, it might be because I'm playing on a computer instead of on my TV, but it feels like the time of like aiming and shooting is just kind of weird. It's just slightly different than it would be normally, at least in most games. Like when I play, you know, Borderlands or something like that, where I'm playing on my PC directly, it feels like it's a little easier. Maybe the point is to sneak. I don't know. Oh, shit. There's gotta be like a... Oh my god, why is it so twitchy? Just feels so jumpy. I don't know why. Like, instead of just like a smooth movement. I mean, I guess that's more realistic, but most games it's like, I don't know. It's a little smoother on the aiming. So, I don't know. I'm probably going to be horrible at this based on this, or maybe I should have not picked hard for the first time through and just done normal. Come on now. Jesus. So wait, is there a way to like control it, or is it just kind of... Okay, so it's based on your direction you're like pressing. It's good to know. Bit cartridges, light ammo, and a light pistol. I'm gonna take it all. At least I actually made it through that time, so I don't have to feel like an idiot too much longer, hopefully. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break security, you will see how many mag picks or shunts you will need and how long it will take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Okay, so I need more stuff. Pick up some mag picks. Also pick up some banana nanners and mock apples or whatever. Some 0G brew. Tarmac and cheese. Wow. Fish sticks. It's always a good thing to find out in the wild. Can I attempt this now? Still need one more. Hopefully the other guy has one on him. Looks like I shot him to pieces, so that's fun. Wait. Bit cartridge, light ammo, piecemeal mining helmet, rebuild mining gear. So he doesn't, but weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time by navigating the weapon to the weapon, then selecting the weapon slot at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your TNL weapons and they'll take care of your enemies. Okay, well first off, let's... How do I equip gear? Let's go to... Oh my god. Armor management, wear armor or helmet item, navigate to the item, and then select it. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, compare them to other armor, or tag them as junk, or drop them. What does the normal give you? 3. Tech skills plus 5, though, if you're in the suit. This gives you stealth skills plus 5. That might be good. Plus it gives you, you know, a better armor rating. One-handed melee. Yeah, let's just add that. I guess let's equip that to option 2. I don't really know how do you switch items here? Oh, okay, so you could. You just had to... I wish I had known that. Would have made things a little easier. So, is there something I'm missing here? Like, pre-sliced bread and fast ration pill. No. Is there another mag thingy that I haven't seen? Or am I just one short and that's just like a tease? Okay, we're good now. Telescoping staff. I guess I'll take it. It doesn't really seem like it's a good weapon compared to the sword, but it is two-handed melee, 51 damage with knockdown, 36 damage, and bleed. So actually, I will equip that, I guess. How do you change weapons, though? It didn't really explain that. Is there like a hotkey button I'm supposed to be pressing here? Like, what do you... It didn't really explain, unless I just missed it. Okay, weapons and armor, maybe? I mean, I can holster it, but it's still not really explaining how you switch weapons. Yeah, I don't really know. It's not really telling me a whole lot there. Are there any more enemies up ahead? Yep. Oh god, I didn't realize there were more of them. Oh fuck. No! Stop it! Damn it! God! This is a surprisingly, like... Seems like it's surprisingly tricky on hard. Like, I expected it to be kind of like, it's a little challenging. No, I should have gone with normal. Clearly, because I'm not quite there yet. Yeah. I already read this. I wish you could skip certain things. Equip that. Yep, got that too. Wow! Okay, so fire actually does damage here. Why is that suddenly... I don't know. Suddenly it's like you don't need as much... Damn it. Maybe that outfit had something to do with the change, I guess. I think it was like engineering up, I think. Something like that. I still don't understand, like, how do you friggin' change weapons, like, in the game? It's definitely not start. Okay, so you hold Y, and then, see, I don't remember seeing that before. But it definitely would have been nice to know earlier. Come on, man. What the... Come on, now! That was so stupid. He got turned around, and then I just died, basically. Many regrets. I should have just done normal. But here we are. Whoops. Yep. Let's go ahead and equip it. Try this one more time. Hopefully I can get past this stupid fucking tutorial part. What the? That's so stupid. It's just like instantly you're dead. Like you can't fucking even heal because there's not enough time. It's just like, It's just so quick. Like I feel like there's genuinely not enough time. Maybe I'm just terrible though, and I'm sure somebody will tell me. But We'll get there. Eventually, we will get there. We have to. Maybe I should just use the sword instead? Like, maybe, even though it makes it seem like the staff would be a better option, it's starting to kind of seem like maybe it's not. What the? How did I just miss? Fuck out of here, dude. Like, this is so ridiculous. Yeah, good shit. Let's just equip that again. Yay, here we are. Oh my god. Let's just... So Marauder Vandal. So those must be the two shooters, I take it. Or is that also a Marauder Vandal? Nope, that's a Marauder Goon. So he must be the melee-based one. God bless. Oh my god, stuck. So, sword seems pretty sweet. just a little pro tip. Where's the other one? Okay. Maybe I took them all out and I just didn't quite catch it. Where did I kill the other one? Not seeing a body. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So there should be another one somewhere. But I don't, like... Where are you? Survey the land a bit. Still not seeing a body. It's possibly like ran. And just break my leg. That seems like a great fucking idea. Genius. Well, I never found the other body, but I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. I feel like that's the right play here. Right move. Just keep moving forward, since apparently I'm just gonna die all the time. Okay.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed! Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Found one of your
How is he?
guys in a cave. He'll make it. I helped him with the paint. Still a moron. Hoping you're a little brighter. I'm gonna go for a...
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Going for like a light side, like good, positive morality playthrough.
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Yeah! Holy crap. They're actually pretty good. I was expecting them to get killed off, to be honest.
This is gonna take a lot of people.
Wonder if that saber's any better. Canned meat. Oop. There's a sword in that leg. Must have been that guy's leg. First off, let's see. Century Saber. So they're the exact same. Okay, I got excited for nothing.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
You can fast travel to locations you've unlocked by opening your map and selecting your destination.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
Sure. I'll trust that. Welcome aboard Apex Transport Triangulum Colony 2325. The Unreliable. No valuable plunder.
Please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Well, I'm not a marauder, but it's probably telling the truth, kinda, but sorry.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
I like this AI.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder.
It's kind of like GLaDOS. You're telling me you can't take any of the booze that's around here. Give me that salt tuna. Looks like some weird, like, version of, like, Chinese checkers meets, like, Suro or something. But then there's, like, some other card game over here. So it could be completely not what I'm thinking it is at all. Algae logger. Sounds disgusting. What's over here? Just another sealed door. Better actually climb. Don't want to break a leg on a 2-foot jump. Okay, really, it's like 5 feet, 6 foot, maybe like, no, because it's taller than me, so it's like 10 foot. But still, it's not very high, is the point I'm trying to make.
Please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value.
Well, I mean, if how you've been acting so far is anything to go on. Requires a power regulator. Or maybe she was actually telling the truth that time. A workbench.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
So I'm guessing you just respec your traits and talents on these on the ship. Nothing too amazing there. Climb down. Ooh, what is that? Toss ball stick. One of your weapons or armor items is broken and at minimum effectiveness. You should find a workbench and repair it.
Intruders are not authorized to access the unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Nice looking shotgun there. I'll be taking that. Weapon parts, nice. Workbench allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping you combat ready and in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, first select the weapon and armor item you want to work on, then choose what you want to do to it, repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with mod, or tinker to upgrade it. Let's see, is the shotgun... Yeah, it needs to be repaired, it looks like. Yep, can I repair it? I don't want to modify it, I just want to... How do I like... Okay, just gotta actually change it. Okay, cool. Let's, well, I can't go negative, obviously. But I can at least repair that one. I don't know if it's really worth it, but I don't know. Might just hold off. Well, hold on now. What if I do an old standard trick of swapping gear just to try things? Is it better now? Assuming it'll probably take less. It does take one less, so I was on the right track. Still not good enough, though. So, for now, we'll hold off until I find more parts. Okay, I think we're right back where we started. Good to know.
Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Okay, please report or return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel. My immediate destruction. What are you going to do? Self-destruct? I'm not here to misappropriate anything. I don't appreciate being talked to that way. I mean, she seems to have a cheery personality. Let's play around with her, see what she has to say.
Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right? Something's supposed to be happening. I'm gonna say that one. Is something supposed to be happening?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I like this game so far. This is actually really funny. I need to get the ship in the air. Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
He's a red smear under my escape pod.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand? Well
Oh.
done, Captain Hawthorne. I think the powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is
Well, that was a
currently
mistake.
inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Apparently I'm Chris Hawthorne now, because I kind of screwed that one up, but whatever. Engineering.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Skill and perk points available. Auntie Cleo management training. Skill improvements. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee, improves all the specialized skills in that group to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special unlock bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts in skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Thank you, Aunt Cleo. You've been promoted. Level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. Okay. Strangely, melee seems very important now after all that intro tutorial stuff. Okay, so you can reduce the sway. That seems really important right now too. But I think I'm gonna upgrade melee, because apparently I've been screwing up on that pretty heavily. Should have realized that that was... Oh, okay, I have lots of points. Okay. Let's increase... See, I did 2 to defense because that was a struggle. I do like my dialogue. Okay. Oh, hold on. Time dilation location hits. You've unlocked location hit effects for tactical time dilation. Hitting enemies in different locations during TTT maims or cripples those body parts. Try different locations to see the different effects. Hits to the chest produce different effects when using different weapons. Okay. Combat dialogue abilities. You've unlocked a combat dialogue skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they are automatically debilitated. Selecting perks. On the screen, you will be able to choose which perks you buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points throughout gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. Interesting. It's kind of D&D-like. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Auntie just wants you to be your best and help her be the very best. Okay. That's a good perk for now. 50% base health. 25% tactical time dilation meter max. That seems pretty good too. 25 damage when alone in party. That's obviously good right now. 25% walk speed. 20% sprint speed. 25% armor and weapon durability loss. 15% companion crit chance. That's not really useful right this minute. 50% XP from companion kills. 20% less on vendor prices. It's always huge for me in these kinds of games. Unlock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. That's going to be huge later on. 50% tactical time dilation recharge rate. That's definitely good. Plus 50 kilograms carrying capacity. That's good. A few bits more. 100% more additional ammo stock on vendors. And a 100% additional consumable and general stock on vendors. That seems good. So you just can unlock more stuff from them. That's kind of cool. And plus 5 base armor rating. As much as I love doing vendor price down, I think health is huge right now. Just because, man, I've been dying a lot. So toughness it is. Codex. Okay, so this isn't like an actual codex. This is like just basic instructions and stuff. Got it. the combat dialogue abilities. Okay, it doesn't really show. Whoops. Okay, I think we're good for now.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. Really? After I patched up your friend? You got it all wrong! I'm a starship safety inspector. Do you take down payments and wanton violence? No, I'm tempted to lie. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I know I said I was gonna do good morality and like positive and stuff. But you gotta have fun at some point, so let's see how this goes. We might have to come back to this if it doesn't work out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Hold on.
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
So I seem to have gotten out of that okay. There seems to be a whatever the raider camp is over there. I guess I could try a marauder. That's what it was. This might be a mistake, but I have more health and a better grasp of what the game entails, so I'm tempted to try. Haha. Haha. Yes, let's take it all. One thing I kind of find odd about this game is, you know, in most of these games, when you take the armor, they end up getting, like, basically stripped down. And in this game, they kind of just are still there. I don't know. It was just something that was always funny in, like, Skyrim. Whenever I got stuck or something, if I had a friend try to help me, they would just follow the trail of naked bodies. So it's like being... Wow, that looks kind of intense. You know, in a game where you can't really do that, it just kind of makes... Oh, they killed those little guys. Those little things. Can't remember what they're called off the top of my head. I'll take that, Adreno. Heck yeah. Give me all your shit. Some energy cells. Is this just like another way I can go to get there? Oh, I was thinking you would be able to harvest that. Okay, yeah, it's just a different way. You basically avoid the bandit camp going this way. But you don't get that sweet loot. In fact, I might need to go make sure I don't miss anything myself going this way. There is a guy there. Okay, I'm starting to get my footing on this, I think. Just a little bit. Where'd he go? Okay. Really? Nothing? Poor residents. Okay, so your health does regenerate, it looks like over time, slowly. So that's cool. I guess I should holster, since I'm about to go into a city. Wow. That's really, actually really pretty. This game's really nice looking. Okay, it's just like a turret. I was hoping it was like a person.
Hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Why do you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by him. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Never got your name. I'm Chris. I should say I'm Alex Hawthorne. I mean, it's technically true now.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Gonna make a little money.
Got a knack for being discreet like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Rented means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is it a special case?
Just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find him?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. Hang on, doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry to 1. All my life, work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Yeah?
Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists who got lost in the aether, never to be found again. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing as far as rumors go. Is there a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Are you saying everybody's forgotten about us? The Hope isn't a rumor. It's real. I'm living proof. Change the subject. I mean, why would he believe me on this?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this, colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Let's change the subject then.
Something I can do for you?
I guess I'll, oops. Maybe put this on for now, just so that I'm not, like, dressed like them.
Fancy threads. That some kind of hibernation suit?
Ooh. Don't do that. Well, I could help you out there, but
I could really go for some saltine.
man, everybody here loves their salt tuna. Is this like somebody's house? Somebody in here? Am I gonna get like negative karma if I just start looting stuff? Yep, I would say I probably will. So I can't like steal if I'm okay. There was no like noise or anything to indicate that I'm actually gonna, you know, lose karma or anything. So I don't know if it works like that. Found the cemetery. So close. Steal the pep pills. Welcome, Junior and Humor. Messages from Humor's Association, or Spacer's Choice. When life gives you lemons, consider it a free trial from your friends at Spacer's Choice. Special offer. Dear reader, your subscription to the Humorous Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovels, Gazette, and Quarterly. From Spacer's Choice Human Resources. Official advertisement text. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstones and monograms, complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of a Spacer's Choice brand grave site. Turn to the root. Inventory logs. Burial invoice. Password require. Hack 1 bypass. Haha. Name Theodore Granger. Cause of expiration industrial accident. Burial status successfully interred in gravesite 13F. Gravesite fees paid and accounted. In Humor's addendum, Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. So it sounds like I need to be finding gravesite F. That's how I would take that, at least. Okay, nobody found me. So I think we're okay. Let's see if we can examine early retirement. Do you want to end your years in luxury and comfort? Do you dream of walking beneath the vaulted arches of Byzantium? Early retirement is finally here. Early retirement is your ticket to Byzantium. Early retirement is Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark's gift to you. Selection for the early retirement process is by lottery. Winners enjoy an all-expense-paid trip to their new life in Byzantium, the Jewel of Halcyon. Interesting. Let's see if we can find this plot 13F. I don't know if, like, presumably I won't be able to actually, like, I don't know, like, do I equip it like a weapon? Is that a thing, or... So, like, is there, like, an option or something? Like, I mean, I know they're looking right at me, probably, but, like, if I do anything, is it... Can I save? Let's save real quick. I don't want to get into a war over digging up graves, but it just seems like that was too specific to not... Okay, yeah, you can't, like, dig, so this is a waste of time. Well, I was hoping something would, like, happen. Like, it would trigger finding something cool or something. I don't know. Wait. Taste the freedom. What is this? Some sort of drill? It's kind of crazy. Ooh, Adreno. Ooh, piece of candy. So it's like a mausoleum. I mean, I know I should be going into the city or whatever, but I don't know. I'm just kind of curious. I feel like I need to be exploring. Oh, maybe the city's like open and I'm already in it technically. Okay, so that's pointless. I was thinking there was like gonna be a door I could open there. Oh god. Come on, Sprats, you were so nice in the intro. What happened? 2-hour energy brew, pep pills. Damn, can't read the folder. Taste the freedom, the Spacer's Choice. Now with extra added artificial ingredients at no extra cost. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics. That's hard to read. Vending machines offer a variety of items to purchase, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell items to the vending machine. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation with the associated faction or a hack skill of 40 or higher. I guess let's sell dupes of stuff. I'm guessing that's probably the one I'm wearing. So, or the one, not the one I'm wearing, but the, I don't know. So one of those. Sell another one of those. Wonder if you have like a limited inventory space or something. Yeah, sell the crappy one. Trip blade. 200 melee, 44 dips, and 50 damage with bleed. So it's like a Naganita or whatever it's called. Light assault rifle, 180 dips. Long guns, 30 magazine size. Heavy, 18 damage. Stagger. That seems like a good possible weapon. One-handed melee, 58 damage, impact hammer, Spacer's Choice, 142 dips. Can't afford it though, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Ordnance control armor. Melee weapon skills, 10 armor. Right control helmet, 4 armor, determination plus 5. Standard troop helmet, intimidate plus 3, 9 armor. Still too much. Advanced defensive helmet, air mid ballistics, 17 armor, heavy. It's expensive. Ordnance control helmet. 10 armor, 5 block. All too expensive. I like that it highlights everything you can actually interact with so that you don't have to just search and search and search forever. Ambidextrous. Nicopad. So those are like some weird cigarette futuristic thing, I'm guessing, obviously. I guess let's do the terminal before going upstairs. Oh, it's... okay, I need to be able to hack it. I don't have enough of the right material or whatever. Bypass shunts, nice. So now I hypothetically could. In fact, it seems like they were setting you up for it. Skin tough salve. Some SIGs. Okay, personal files. Well, first off, this is a Spacer's Choice property. Salt Tuna Cannery. Spacer's Choice Salt Tuna Marketing Division. Personal files. Spacer's Choice property. Ideas for Salt Tuna Light taglines. Melts on your fork, not in your mouth. Less fat with some salt tuna flavor. It's brine time. I like that one. Now with the satisfying crunch of cartilage. Well, that's pretty disgusting. You can't spell salt tuna without salt. Note. Also can't spell salt tuna without or with ants. Potential to market towards families. That doesn't really make sense. I mean, I guess not in order, no, but it is there. Leading scientists say it's still food. The salt tuna will thank you. Warning may cause auditory hallucinations. We'll add more. That's pretty funny. Messages to R. Thompson from L. Gibbs, Marketing Division. Excellent news. Hey, boss. Just wanted to check up on the new Salt Tuna Light project. I've been brainstorming some new taglines for the product line, and I think some of them will really catch our customers' attention. From R. Thompson. Dear Lawrence, I appreciate your hard work on behalf of our beloved brand of salt tuna. I've just received a response from corporate. They're not interested in your idea of light version of the salt tuna brand because we'd rather not compete with ourselves. But they are interested in the idea of lighter salt tuna, effective immediately. We have been instructed to use heavier weighted cans so we can pack them with less salt tuna. Wow. Thereby saving bits to every can. What assholes. This is exactly the kind of breakthrough our cannery needs. In fact, our logistics department has just confirmed my request to have you transferred to the from the marketing division to cannery. Can you imagine, Lawrence? You'll be rubbing elbows with your fellow workers on the canning line, filling each slightly heavier can with slightly less salt tuna, hour after hour, day after day. This is a great and tremendous honor for you and for me. Effective immediately, your position in our marketing division has been terminated. I expect you to report to our foreman tomorrow morning. Your uniform will be deducted from your pay. Wow. Man, what a shitty company. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. That is what corporate life is like sometimes. Criminal activities, trespassing, lockpicking, and hacking and murder are all considered illegal activities and are frowned upon by society. Avoid being seen if you want to engage in these activities without consequence. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean somebody just saw me. Oh, wait. Hold on. That reminds me. I forgot to unlock the second story balcony door, so I'm going to go up there now. Let's see what's out here. Speed grip. Melee weapon mod. Grip increases attack speed. Nice. Bypass shunt. Nice. That will replace one of the two I just lost. Some Adreno. Nice. Always appreciated in this world where I have to use that as like a stim pack or something. Let's go over here. Swoop. Magnum Magazine increases the amount of ammunition the weapon's magazine carries. Magazine size plus 50%. That's pretty good. Backpack armor mod utility increases carrying capacity. Plus 20 kg. 122 damage per second. 22 times 3. 18. And it's like just regular... Oh, it's energy. Okay. That was a really good loot for, you know, such a basic task of just jumping over here. And yet I can't do it on the way back. Oh my god. That was stupid. And I love it. Okay, so that's how I got... Yeah, okay, cool. Transition to Edgewater. Look at these posters. Chairman Rockwell and Minister Clark, the team to lead Halcyon to an even better tomorrow. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Help the chairman and Minister Clark defeat our foes. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice.
Hey, you hear about Wilson?
Heard the Robbins got it.
Just between us, Wilson deserted. Lost his nerve. Ran off in the thick of night.
You're kidding. Damn. Always thought he was made of stupid stuff.
I think he was plagued. Guess he didn't want to die in the sick house.
Leg. Ah, shit. I had some of this salt too.
You moron.
You're some sort of freelancer?
You could say that.
You're safer inside the walls.
We'll see about that. What is this? Some sort of garage? Hey, a workbench. Can I repair stuff now, or do I still not have... Okay, I still don't have enough parts. I'm getting closer, though. Let's see. How many, like, okay, first off, I need to see how many actual bullets I have. I only have 15 bullets for that, so I'm probably not going to put it on that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Okay, let's modify this gun, I guess. Actually, let's hold off on that, because it could end up being something where I could have better, potentially. But let's... I'm gonna repair that, I guess. I don't know. That might be a mistake, but... I thought I had weapon mods for that. Maybe I'm misremembering or something. I know I've got that one though, but I don't know if I want to use that. Okay, well hold on, wait a minute. Because I can break stuff down, my duplicates. To get some weapon parts. Okay. Feeling good about that. Pick up some mag picks or whatever. Are you? Bypass shunt, definitely. Okay. Where's this door? Hello there. Good thing I didn't have anything I was going to use just yet. Damn it. No, wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe modify it. Repair it first, I think. And it's not doing any less damage. Ooh, okay, so I can use the speed grip. I think I'll do that, because that seems like a pretty cool weapon. That's fine. I'm assuming you can find duplicates on the mods. It says take, not steal, so I'm gonna feel okay about that. Let's go upstairs. Yep, pick up. Let's see what we can find in these bedrooms, I take it? No, it's a bathroom. Doesn't seem like there's really anything in here. Pick up that bypass shunt. Now that looks like Well, I was gonna say it looks like Chinese checkers, but it also has like a little, like checker slash chessboard in the middle. The games in this game are so familiar yet different. Nondescript metal ring. Small metal ring was most likely designed for use on a finger, but big-toed customers could find alternative places to wear it. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's just a valuable or like something to sell or what. I didn't even see this door. And it looks like it would have been the most important one I could have missed. It's a weird looking game. Looks like you can have a shit ton of players too. Actually, then again, there's different colors, so maybe you just get like multiple pawns or something. Going to try and read it, but it's a little too small. Algae logger, a bypass shunt, and an Adreno. Use the terminal. Maintenance division, personal terminal, or personal terminal. Welcome Holcomb Robert. Enter a keyword for record search or hold down Control Alt F7 enter to compose a new entry. I wonder if, well, I'm playing on Xbox, so of course I can't do it. And I was like, I wonder if like it would actually let me do something. Open last search. 2 records found. First entry. Indumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I look up and think of you. Transcript. Note from Indumati. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you will raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Indumati. Or Indumity. I don't really know how they would want that pronounced. Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. 1 record found. Open last entry. I sat up last night reading through the Young Spacer's Guide, almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. Reckon I'll take the next volume into work at the cannery. There's an unused office where I've been taking my lunches. May as well read the whole thing again. That wasn't particularly exciting, to be honest. I'm wondering if like the owner of this place is just dead, or like what the deal is, like why. Oh, there's another person there. Oh, what a douche. Move along. It's not even like they're the guard. They're just a person talking shittily to me, a random person. Oh, you can't search the trash. What a disappointment. Like, see, there's so many, like, dumpsters. It feels like you should be able to dumpster dive in the game. I mean, you can in Fallout, I think. Maybe I've just played too much Borderlands lately and it's, like, messing with my memory of Fallout. But I feel like you could.
Wish we had some better rations.
Let the boss catch you saying that. I get a lot of visitors.
Staying long?
Wanted, Bert Birdie Cotton from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement. A writ of execution effective immediately for Bert Cotton, former vicar stationed in Edgewater Vicarage, no longer in good standing with Halcyon Branch Order of Scientific Inquiry, at large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, sedition, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Generous bounty. Payment on delivery must go and sign your own name. See Constable Reyes for details. Interesting. Wanted Doc Mabel Burgess from the Spacer's Choice Department of Retirement. A writ of execution effective immediately for Mabel Burgess, former Spacer's Choice physician, condemned on charges of dereliction of duty. Disappeared from Edgewater with 2 parcels of adrenatime. At large and dangerous. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, vandalism, and unlicensed practice of medicine on seditious criminals. Generous bounty. Payment on delivery. Must be able to sign your own name. Constable Reyes for details. Gil Antrim. Spacer's Choice mechanic, terminated from his position and escorted from Edgewater on grounds of unauthorized use of adrenatime. Wanted for destruction of company property, murder of company workers in good standing, theft, and unauthorized use of medical supplies. Interesting.
Been eating nothing but saltine.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
If you need help with your marauder problem, I'm for hire. Got questions for you if you don't mind.
Your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you? So who do you work for, Spacer's Choice or Edgewater?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
Who do they serve?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? Shot you into space. You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine. It is the Spacer's Choice. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you. Something to report? As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
I guess never mind. Open boundaries. Are these the same thing? Yeah, looks like it basically. Closed bounties? So there aren't any. Okay. That's really all I need to know.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Place to get you.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you?
Yes, he did.
Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Actually, I guess he wasn't the one, but... You want to tell me what's got you so nervous?
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
So you're Martin Abernathy.
What? No. I mean, might be. Depends on who's asking.
I'm not looking for trouble. I'm just here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
I mean, I feel like it's starting to look like it's just gonna be funnier to lie.
Sounds like he's already told you. May as well hear it from me. I'm dying. I'm not long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching. And soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows. He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one.
Sorry to hear that.
You are? Oh, wow. First time anyone's ever told me that. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help.
How can I help?
There's a cache of ant bacillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Anything I should know about this community center?
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Why do you say that?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's got symptoms of something. You're saying it's psychosomatic?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town. and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Can you match?
I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better.
I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
Hey, barbershop.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
I can show you my hands. Oh man. I feel like I gotta do it.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Speaking of burials, Silas sent me to collect your fees.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You mean you're broke?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Some quality drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. Barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Corporation Service Award, a medium-sized award typical of the kind given out at annual company achievement banquets galaxy-wide. I wonder if that's something that he can potentially give. Letter from Phyllis. Conrad, receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's going to have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Spacer's Choice property. Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is going to ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth, heirlooms passed down from his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We should sell the teeth somewhere nice and quiet, use the bits to pay his body price, and nobody's the wiser. What do you think? Don't write back. In fact, don't talk to me at all. Just give me a special signal next time you see me. Waggle your eyebrows. Is that something he can use? This dude's teeth.
What can I do for you?
You sound like you've had some training. I know a thing or two about medicine.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Not really. So you prepare corpses for burial. Pretty specific job description. I'm guessing you were trained at a medical school, only if we use the term doctor loosely.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
Look, I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
Found a note from Phyllis.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're going to have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Bye. I'm not wasting my time coming back here. Oh, there was stuff. Good for me. Corporate guard.
Spacer's Choice, keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me.
Why not?
Because I'm sick. You don't want to associate with people in the sick house. We're not worth your time. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People are gonna talk.
Might come back though.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got one. Hey.
Hey.
Spacer's Choice takes care of its own.
Come back to the cantina in a second. The general store. Julius Moreau.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Okay. Got some questions for you.
Go right ahead.
So about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Yeah, Spacer's Choice obviously cares about its family.
Spacer's Choice is built on love. And like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough,
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
I'll just excuse myself. I guess I'll go to the cantina after all. It looks like I'm really kind of about to be heading towards the cannery, so...
The latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, the cannery could use those extra hands.
I don't know you.
I don't know you too. Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
What a fine establishment it is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Fine by me. Let's see what's on tap. Or what's this about deserters? Deserters, I feel like, is the more impressing matter here.
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
Just felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
I'm not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist. What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing zero-G?
Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that I am grateful.
Sounds like they took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there.
Not that I'll ever find out. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
I wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
I mean, that's pretty much guaranteed fail, I would assume. Unless she just finds it charming, then I'm making up a story. But I'm curious to see what she says.
Oof. You knocked your head in the cannery, didn't you? Injuries come out of everyone's pay. Says so right there in your contract. So, you want to tell me what your story really is? Oh, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Coming right up.
It's equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Shit. Don't buy. Well, I appreciate the conversation.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome.
That was a dramatic stand up.
Let me welcome you to where am I again?
Edgewater.
Edgewater, jewel of the faith. May the law bless our beloved cannery with 100 years of what's it called? Productivity. That's the one. Yep, that's us. Productive.
I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
You were injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
You sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
I'll leave you be.
What is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
How'd you know I'm an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal.
You seemed quite dismissive of the common man for a spiritual leader. I'm not an ass. Makes one of us. That's funny. Oh God, I'm tempted. So tempted. But I'm not going to do that just yet.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on a minute. Did you just refer to this town as a miserable place?
Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place can be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
I'm looking for a power regulator.
Mechanical tomfoolery is well out of my purview. I suggest you take such matters to Mr. Thompson in the cannery. Oh, and a word of warning. If you're considering wandering around outside the safety of the town, you'd best be cautious. Marauders are about. Though if you are planning on venturing outside, I do have a proposition that may interest you. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book? I assume you'll want to burn it once you get your hands on it. A handsome sum, you say? Tell me more.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I need to know a bit more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you around here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. Says a fair about confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you. Our place in the universe is fixed.
Talking to the
good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Aren't you just repetitive? OSI vial. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. If it is free, I will take it.
Got my sights on you.
What's that supposed to mean, dude?
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
He's off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got full speed. Some holeheads running around town talking about lost colony ships.
To the cannery. The Edgewater Saltuna canning facility strictly adheres to the Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice, schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and door supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of the Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you're having trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit, sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind, and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with our local vicar. You know, I think I'm going to actually take a break. It's been a lot of fun so far, other than the struggles in the beginning, but I think I just need a little bit of time to chill out and do something else, and I'll come back. I mean, it's been like almost 3 hours for the stream, so that's pretty good for a first one, I would say. You know, I didn't have a lot of visitors, but that's fine. I didn't expect that since it's still kind of new to me, and it's a new game as well. But it's like still kind of a niche game. Like, it's not the same as, like, let's say if I went and played like Fortnite or Apex Legends or WoW or something like that, where it's going to be a game that for at least a while has this huge following. This is just a new game that certain people are going to want to play, but I should be able to play some more later, you know, later tonight even maybe. But I just want to kind of take a break to kind of do like a late lunch / early dinner or something and kind of chill out for a little bit. But I'll be back on probably a little later. So I'll see you.